guys, Shelby Burton here. So, if you watched my video about running, this video I'm going to share some tips and tools I learned that you need to know so you don't hurt yourself or go through the pain that I did. So, number one, make sure you hit subscribe. And number two, make sure you click that little bell so you get notified on updates that are on my YouTube channel. So, welcome. Today, like I said, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my journey as becoming a runner, which I still don't consider myself a runner because I don't really enjoy it, but it's something I'm doing for 2020, whenever you're watching this, to really motivate myself and get me out of just the hump that I was in 2019. I'm not saying 2019 was bad, it was great, it was a year of growth. If you watched my videos before, you'll understand why. However, I just needed to challenge myself. So, you guys, number one, I reached out to all my runner friends, my runner groups, and these are a lot of great things that they told me, and I took their advice. Because when you're starting something new, you have to learn, right? But we don't want to be one of those kids that puts their hand on the stove like 5 times to finally learn that it's hot, right? We want to take that advice, we want to use it, and we want to apply it. That's what learning is. That is what failure is about, right? So it's okay to fail, it's okay to do something, but learn from it. That's my lesson for today. So anyways, I'm going to show you some things that I had to learn before I asked for help. So hopefully you won't have to go through them. You will know them before it happens. And then that way you know what to do. So number one, your feet. You guys, your feet are so important. It really aligns your whole entire body. They need to be comfortable. And I didn't realize this, okay? You need to have running shoes, okay? And I'm not talking about your old run-of-the-mill, any shoes will work. I thought so, and I had good shoes. They're Nikes, right? I love my Nikes, but they were cross trainers. And for the mileage I was putting on my shoes, it wasn't helping my joints, my legs, my body. And it got to the point of where, as you can see, I had bloody toes. I almost had toenails ripped off. I had bruised toenails. It got to the point where my feet were so sore, and I noticed it in my knees and my back. So I reached out. There is a ton of great running shoes out there. There's like Axis, there's some of them I can't even pronounce, but you need to go to a local running store, okay? So I live about an hour and a half away from a local running store in Reno, Nevada, and so we went to the one in Reno. I just drew a blank, but I'll post it in the description below. But it's at Reno Running Company. There you go. Shout out to them. So we got there and it was amazing. They helped me try on a ton of different shoes, and I went with these. They are Brooks. I don't know exactly what model they are. Like I said, I just tried them on. I ran in them. They had a treadmill at the store so I could see how comfortable they are. But so it's 18. It's Gelrin. So my runner friends out there, you'll know what these are and you can comment below. But I love them. They are so comfortable and it really does make a difference. But here's the thing, you guys. We went up a whole size, almost a whole size. I want to say, yeah, a whole size. So I'm normally an 8, 8.5. These are 9.5 in US. So, and it has made a difference. A huge difference. I'm not getting any more bloody toes or bruised toenails because my toes have room to move and they're not hitting the ends. So I know us girls who are like, I don't want to have big feet. I don't want to be in that size. Suck it up, buttercup, because I'm telling you, you need to go a size up. It will save your feet. So again, I love these, and not all running shoes are going to be pretty, you guys. I tried on some ugly running shoes. They weren't as comfy as these, so I got lucky, but if they were the ones, I would have chose them. And that is a lot of what my friends had said is don't get the shoes for what they look like, get the shoes for what they feel. And there was actually another lady that was trying on running shoes that was there with me. And she was basing off of everything off of looks. And she was like, oh, well, this one feels so good, but it's ugly and I don't want it. And I was like, okay, I know people can be vain, and I know like we want something to be pretty and look nice, especially for the money that they cost. But you guys, it really comes down to protection and your body's health. So if these were bright puke brown and green, I still would have got them because they were the most comfortable ones that fit in my foot, okay? So I'm telling you, throw out what they look like. I got really lucky because I got this really awesome purple color, kind of the ones that I had pictured online, but I do really love these. So I would suggest going to a running store, try them on, find out what brand you want, what style you want. And again, I saved the box so that way I have all the information of what they are on the box. And then what you can do is you can order them online then. So that way you don't have to go to the store. Because again, like a round trip to the store for me would be 3 hours. So now I know which ones I like. I know how they feel. And then I can go online and see if they have different colors, different pretty ones, right? But yes, I got lucky. The lady next to me was not happy. You guys, she wasn't happy with me. But it is what it is, right? So again, good shoes, half to a full size bigger than your normal shoe. Okay. So, the second thing is socks. You guys, I didn't know this. Socks. Who'd have thought, right? Okay. So you have to have shoes. Then you have to have special running socks. And these are socks that don't slip on your foot to give you blisters. They fit nice and snug. They let your feet breathe. That was huge. I mean, your feet are going to sweat, but they let the sweat and they let them breathe. You guys, it is amazing how different it is. And I got this color, teal and pink, and I'm going to get some more, but they're even good for everyday socks, but really makes a huge difference. I have not had a blister ever since I got them, okay? So shoes, running socks, okay? And they do. They're specifically made, I think mine are made by Swift. I don't have them with me, but definitely running socks, okay? Huge. Again, you can find them at any running company. You can find them online. I will also post the description down below. So socks. So there, we have started from our feet up, right? So second is braces, you guys. I have really, really bad knees. So I wear different types of braces. I wear ones that wrap around, but you can also buy medical tape that goes for your joints. You can tape it. You see a lot of the athletes wearing them. You to them or go to your local doctor and have them show you how to put it on, because you want to make sure that your joints and all those things are definitely have support, because running is one of the toughest things you can do on your body, right? So make sure you have support, okay? Second, ladies, listen up. Please listen up, okay? So my friend said running underwear. I haven't had a problem with it yet. I haven't gotten any running underwear just because the running shorts I have built-in underwear. And yes, that was my first question to my friend when we were running years ago. I said, why do they have underwear in them like swim trunks? And she giggles. She's the best. And she goes, those are the underwear so they don't slide up. I was like, oh, that makes sense, duh, right? So depending on the time of the month, I usually don't wear underwear with my running shorts just because they already have underwear in them, is my thought. Again, that may be TMI, but to me, that's what it is. And it helps without the chafing and stuff like that. So, but if you do wear underwear, make sure you find some running ones that fit you, that breathe, that don't chafe, okay? Now, ladies, upper body. Support the girls. I cannot tell you how important that is. Support them. You don't want them flying all over the place, getting stretched out, right? I know. Support the girls. So I thought, okay, I have a ton of sports bras. I have cute sports bras. I don't need any more sports bras, right? And so my friend said, you need to find a really good sports bra, a running sports bra. And I was like, I don't need to. I have such really cute sports bras, right? Well, guys, this is what happened. Ouch. Okay, I had it right here, that line across for about a month, and it took one sports bra. And yes, it was my super cute sports bra, but it wasn't made for running because it was too high up and it just chafed every time I ran. I have different sports bras now. I have tested them out. I know what I'm going to be using for my marathon. It's very breathable. It's very supportive. It doesn't chafe. I've had some chafe right here as well, just because it has stuck out. So really support the girls, but make sure it is the correct sports bra. It's breathable. It's supportable. The one that I like in my back is actually shaped like this. So my whole back is open, and then on the sides it's supported, but then there's an opening on the back as well. So that way my sides and everything can breathe and I don't get that chafing. So you guys, so important. I cannot tell you how important. Because if you do injure yourself like that, it really stinks. It hurts. Like it even hurt to put on a bra, right? So learn from my lesson. Make sure you get a really good running sports bra, okay? So the other stuff is the outside clothes. You need to run what you're comfortable in. Depending on the weather outside, I would definitely stay away from big bulky sweatshirts, big bulky sweatpants, stuff like that. I do train in my sweatpants and big sweatshirts sometimes just to be comfortable, but it's not something I do on an everyday basis, and I would not suggest it to anybody. So definitely, again, running company, online company, whatever you need to do, but definitely clothes that are breathable, that fit you properly. I have some leggings or pants, some, workout pants that I just adore. But when I run, they keep falling down. And they're tied up here, guys. They're tied around the waist. But just because of the movement, they continue to slip. So find ones that are going to stay up. Again, I love my shorts. I love my running shorts. Make sure they're not too short so your legs don't rub together if you have that. But I love the ones that do have the built-in underwear so they do not rise up. I have ones that have little pockets that you can tuck things in, and I tuck my tissues in there because my nose always runs. So I do tuck my tissues in there so that I can blow my nose when I'm out running outside. So those are huge. I love just tank tops, running in tank tops. I don't like anything that comes up here because I feel like it's like, I don't know, strangling me. I don't like running as it is. And so when my shirt's riding up here, it definitely, I feel like I'm strangled and can't breathe, and I hate running anyway. So make sure that you have something that's comfortable. Again, something that goes down low, I have found really helps so that as you're running, when you start to use your arms, because a lot of us, like when we start out, we run here, right? But when you start using your arms, you don't want any chafing here. So you don't want any big lines. So I love the tank tops that come really low down there so that way it doesn't chafe. And again, if you have a good sports bra, you're not rubbing against it. So depending on where you're running, if you need a jacket or a sweater, they make light jackets or light running workout clothes. I would definitely suggest that, and you can always tie it around your waist. But when you're running long distance like that, you don't want anything in the way or distracting. So if you can leave it on the side, if you need to take it off, that's a great option as well. So you guys, those are my tips about running. If you're just starting out, maybe you're running a mile, if you're running 2 miles, all the way up to marathon running. These are amazing tips that I have been given. And another great tip that I love that was given by someone that is really a mentor to me in our company, and I'm gonna do it when I run my marathon, is make sure that you have your power-packed ketone gummies. You guys, I know. So a lot of times on some races, I've seen people pop like the jelly beans that are supposed to give you energy and stuff like that. Well, in my running bottle, I am going to have my ketones in it, and I am going to be popping ketone gummies. If you want to know how to make ketone gummies, check out the descriptions below, or message me or email me, and they're super simple. And if you don't know what ketones are, check out the challenge.com link down in the description, and it will explain everything. I've been doing them for 2 years now, and it really has improved my workout, especially my running. Whew, I wish I would have had this years ago, 10 years ago to be exact. If you're watching this today, that's when my daughter was born. That's when I started running. And I wish I would have had this stuff when I started training, because it is amazing. It really is. So those are my tips, you guys. If you guys are avid runners, and I'm not a guru, I will put it out there. I am training in session. But if you are a guru runner, put how many times you've run a half, a full marathon. Put your tips and traits and tools and everything you use down in the comments below to help others out. If you're a beginner, please comment below on what your goals are, what excites you, why are you doing this, and any little tips and tips and tricks that you have learned along your running journey. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. Please make sure you click subscribe, and I will talk to you soon.